Welcome to Buttercup and Fern Homestead. A few days ago I dispatched 3 of our Canadian Bresse roosters and I put them in the fridge in huge Ziploc baggies in brine. That was 3/4 of a cup of salt to a gallon of water. That helps to soften them, and you wait for the rigor to come out of their joints, and then it's easy to manage them, to part them out. That's what I'm doing today. I'm parting out my roosters. I've already done 2. I only dispatched the 3 because this is my very first time. But I have handled handled chicken a little bit, and I can part them out not too bad. Come on and join me. I will make a note now of saying these are my 3 smallest roosters, so they're not substantially large birds. I've gotten chicken breast, chicken leg quarters, and I've portioned them up in sizes for my family. And I've spatchcocked one. I've got the wings sitting in the fridge in a bag because I'm doing this other rooster. I'll have some more wing portions to put together, and who wants just 4 pieces of wings? You need a little more than that. With the spatchcocking, I've taken the backbone out, and I've got that in a pot here on the stove so that I can make chicken broth with the rest of it. And any of the parts that I don't use, like the neck or the breastbones on this guy, the whole carcass is in there. Come on down to the countertop while we process this bird. Okay, I drained my chicken from the salt water and I went over it quickly and made sure I got all the feathers. Being a first-time harvest, I didn't do perfect with plucking, so I had a little bit of work to do here. I've got enough now that I'm confident with this. I'm going to first of all take the neck off. We don't eat the neck, so we might as well take it out of the way and just be gone with it. I'll put it in the soup pot. You'll need some tools. I prefer a short, sturdy blade. This is a boning knife. And this is an option if this is what's in your kitchen. Actually, this one works really well for the neck. So if you can get between those blades, ideally you can get between those neck bones and you can cut it apart. And apparently I'm in the wrong spot. Let's remove that neck. There we go. Wow, that was a tough one. Into the soup pot. I'm going to start by taking the thighs off. You could just dress this and tuck the arms behind, the wings behind the head, and truss it with some string and put it in your freezer just like that. Just like that. If you wanted a whole roast chicken. This guy was kind of skinny, and yeah. I'm going to spatchcock this guy. There's not really enough meat on there to make a good chicken breast. It's not very meaty at all. These are, like I said, these are my smallest guys. So let's make a spatchcock chicken out of this. I'm going to leave his wings the way they are. I'm going to flip him onto his knees. Now I'm going to take my good kitchen scissors, some good sturdy scissors, and we're going to come in here and find a spot between. I'm finding a spot. There's his hip joint. And I want a spot out here where I can cut through. Just beside this piece here, which they call the Pope's nose. I don't know what that means, and I'm going out about maybe 1/2 inch. There's a easier spot to cut through than others. You'll find it because you can get in there with your finger. You can feel the muscle. So that's it. I've got that started. And this is the chopping. You have to have good strong scissors for this. You're cutting through its bones. So there's the hip. I've disconnected the hip. Now you're going to cut through its ribs towards its neck. And you're going to go, there's the shoulder, you want to stay between the neck and the shoulder. And there's a natural opening there where you've taken the throat material out. There we go. We've got that just about half done. Got some material in here to cut through. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. This is solid bone. This section here is solid bone. There's the hip. We want to go between the hip and that solid bone. So come out past that ridge a little bit. There's the hip, right there. And now cut through the ribs all the way up between the shoulder and the neck again. There's the shoulder, there's the neck. We want to cut right, there's our target. Just about there. See this, the natural spot where the neck was? My hands are getting tired. I'm going to turn this around and come at it from the other angle. Okay, there's a bone here. I can cut that bone out. So there is our chicken back. I'm just going to throw that right in the soup pot. Okay, I've given that a rinse under cool running water. You don't want to use hot water because you don't want to cook it. Just to make sure that I'm not contaminating it in any way. And I'm going to put that in a vacuum seal bag and throw it in my freezer. You could season this ahead of time the way that you might see them at Costco, but right now this is going straight in the freezer the way it is. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Remember to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, ring that little bell so that you get all notifications of when I've posted something to my community or when I'm posting a new video or shorts. Thanks, guys. See you next time.